Hi everyone and welcome to Advent Poles number 16. These exercises are very similar to those in number 15, however this time we've added an extra pole on each side of the score to make it a little bit more difficult. So instead of the one pole that we had off the track at E and B yesterday, today we have two. My poles are about 4 to 5 metres off the track and they are spaced at 9 feet apart, which I've chosen because that's Elsa's comfortable canter stride, and that means that I didn't have to change the poles when I wanted to canter later on. So as you can see, I begin the exercise like yesterday with the shallow loops crossing over the poles, doing that on each rein. And then progress to the leg yield off the track to meet the poles. And then straight line over the poles and after the poles. Again, doing that, carrying that out on each rein. And now we progress to leg yielding to the poles, so away from the track to the poles, straight line over the track, and then leg yield back towards the track after crossing the poles. And then once warmed up, carrying all that out in trot. So first of all, the shallow loops. Followed by the leg yield to the straight line. And of course, you don't have to do all of these in one session, especially if this is something that's quite new to your horse. And then the final progression in trot, the leg yield to the straight line over the poles, to the leg yield away from the poles and back to the track. Then after I'd carried this out in trot, I did progress the shallow loops to canter. This is the first time that I'd ridden this exercise in canter on Elsa with the two poles. So we just kept it at the shallow loops and tried again to ride the diagonal line straight over the poles and then think about a diagonal line back to the trot, back to the track even. And again, just helps to introduce that counter canter. So this was Advent Poles number 16. I hope that you enjoyed it and we'll see you tomorrow.